Yeah. Fuck knows where this is going. I'd love to be able to like see. I missed out on like some grocery stores and some other shit, and seeing like large herds of zombies and stuff like right next to the road last time we went for a drive because we had like non-stop fog. To be fair, I could have stopped somewhere and not known that like there was a patch of zombies right beside me and gotten eaten. There is a house up there. It looks like that's a bit far away. This looks like this is back, like, there's another place I've been to that has fences like that. That looks like a normal house. These look like sort of... Oh, there's a few zombies. Sort of a suburban situation here. Okay, hold on. T-junction. We've got some kind of a food thing. Food thing, green thing, retail. I hear zombies next to the car. I'm hearing them. I'm not seeing them. This, I feel like this is where we want to go. There's a lot of, like, fenced areas around here, which is kind of interesting. I think I've seen somebody playing in this area, maybe, on, like, a video. But I've obviously, like, never been down here. Like, we never made it out of Rosewood when I had that one character in that one game that I accidentally deleted spawn down there. Like, I made like a really temporary little hut in a servo, and I was ready to like venture out, and I found a, I think I found a gun store or a gun range or something, and I found an ambulance, and I decided to turn it on just because I could. Hold on, K163. Oh yeah, okay, so that connects to that. Okay, all right. There must be like a little town there then. I reckon this is not going to be as linear as I assume it is. Because every time I try to like go in a straight line in Project Zomboid, there is always like a curvature of road that like extends the distance substantially. And it's usually in like a situation where I don't have a lot of spare fuel. In this case, we have no spare fuel in the car. We have what is in the car itself. So if I could find some cars without a fuck ton of zombies, that would be just amazing. I didn't bring a lot of food though, so like I have several dozen eggs. But like that's a lot of eating hard-boiled eggs. I don't know if I could stomach that many eggs in real life, honestly. Like, to be fair, like 3 eggs is like too much, but keep going. That kind of looks like, I assume it's just maybe paddocks. Yeah, anyway, I couldn't maybe 3 boiled eggs. I haven't had eggs in a while either. It's one of those things. Eggs here in Australia, at least, are like stupidly expensive. So we don't buy them very often. Nick used to like having them for like breakfast and stuff. Like not boiled eggs, but just eggs in general. And I don't know. When I was doing like bodybuilding, I did used to have like it was more like a poached egg, but I really just like cracked an egg into a glass of water and microwaved it. So I don't really know what that's called, but I considered it poached. And yeah, I didn't mind that, but like, I don't know. I don't mind boiled eggs. I don't mind peeling them and stuff, but like, I don't know. Not really much of a fan of like other formats of eggs. They're okay, just not a priority. It's kind of sort of got me wanting eggs now because my person's got so many. There is a field there, so where the fuck are we going? Because we're clearly doubling back. Oh yeah, we are hard doubling back. That one connects to that one, so I reckon we're going down to a suburb. Although this is a main road by the look of it. I don't know what like American highway symbols and stuff are, but KY doesn't sound like it's a street. Was that a deer? That was probably a deer. It's fine. Look, as long as it's not on the road like that pack of bunnies, which I can't believe, probably because I left the tile, but I can't believe those motherfuckers rotted before I even got them home. That was just rip. Poor bunnies. I accidentally mowed down a pack of street bunnies, and I was like, I'll give the dignity of taking them home, peeling them, and like getting them cooked up. My car smashed into a tree. Apparently rotten on return. So I'm like, extremely low shelf life, or I just went too far away. I suspect it's a case of I went too far away. I'm curious if like they have some intention to like add birds beyond like ducks. I assume ducks are in this. I actually don't know now that I think about it. There's another house up there. There's another off street. There's a lot of like little off streets down here, I noticed. Ah, there's a pack of bunnies. The fuck was that? The hell was that fucking noise? Okay. You know when they do update and eventually like throw like, you know, dog-like creatures into this game, whether it be fucking dogs and or wolves or coyotes or whatever, like, I'm gonna be like scared shitless going into places. I got a cough, hold on. There have been some extremely loud wolf howls tonight in the game, and it deeply concerns me that I'm going to be walking around on foot at some point in time, and there is going to be like a pack of wolves or something. Where is this corner? There it is. It's an extremely foggy corner. Yeah. Like friendly dogs, I don't mind the concept of that. Friendly is great. It's like the sheep and all the other creatures, I'll just set them free, you know? But if I'm walking around and there's predatory animals beyond the zombies, such as like wolves and stuff like that, like, I'll probably struggle with that because like I won't want to venture out unless I have a car or a gun, actually. Maybe another point is I would probably actually start using a gun because I don't want to get it close. Hold on. Come on, stop the car. I don't want to get it close enough that it can hit me, bite me. Although to be fair, like you wouldn't turn zombie from like a animal bite, but like one or more packs of dogs could do some serious damage. And now I know this because I've been mauled by dogs twice. So like, yeah, it does damage. And if it's wolves, those things are like the size of people to what I understand. So those things are definitely rip apart a person. God, I'd love some visibility. You know what? Tonight has been like, I feel like 80% fog, 80-90% fog. We briefly saw the snow and we briefly saw the ground. Oh God, what is this corner? The fuck is this zigzag? I didn't trust it and then I saw the tree and I'm like, no. The hell is this fucking little corner shit here? Okay, that is the most exaggerated map image I've ever seen for a fucking slight corner like that. I freaked out for nothing. This looks like town though. This looks like uncovered town, which means... Hey! Alright, so where the fuck did I find the shooting place last time? Maybe off there. Maybe. Alright. Objective down here is don't die. Find fuel and car parts. Supposedly Rosewood has less zombies. And my area already doesn't have a huge amount of zombies, but I didn't exactly bring a pump or anything for this, but I recall being able to secure this area. Now, it is foggy as fuck. There is a zombie over there. And be a lot better, hopefully, than that town. There's another guy there. Get away from the thing. Let me go park beside this thing. Ish. Alright, hold on. Now, I can't guarantee it's safe anywhere outside of here. So, let me get out my bat. This is not the OG bat. This is replacement bat. What's going on in this car? Egg carton. I have eggs. Give me that. I've seen those in recipes. And that. I should have one of those on me. Miscellaneous plastic bags. There's a lighter. There's more matches. Holy hell. Okay. So I went out earlier and I forgot to take a fucking lighter. And I took out the materials enough to make a campfire, but I did not take a lighter of any kind. So Yeah, that was great. It was kind of like a waste of like space in my inventory, but I still kind of brought the materials home. There's no fuel. There is a radio though. Okay. Well, I'll leave the car here for just a second. Apparently there's a puddle over there. I don't think I can get fuel out of them without a generator. But I recall, because I made a base here. There was no other door to this place, wasn't there? That goes upstairs. Yeah, I've probably got to smash a window or something. Let me just do a quick run around just in case. Oh no, there's a door back here. And it's locked too. This one as well. Alright. They're all locked. I was gonna go in and get food and stuff, but I sort of super don't want to smash a window. I know that like there probably isn't gonna be like canned food in there, but I do know that we've got food here, so, and there's like next to no zombies. So where's the food symbol? It's not a burger. I guess it's like not really an apple. I feel like I can hear a zombie or something, so let's hurry up and... Okay, apparently it's not letting me do the thing again. I'm pretty sure I have a pen on me. No. Okay. It's doing the thing where I can't write again. I'm pretty sure I brought a pen. I have a pen light. That's got to be empty. That shit's got to be empty. To keep doing that. Okay. Well, I've got a couple of eggs and got a bit of water. Alright. Let me get a tiny bit into town. Because I know that there's a car park down here. Pizza place. Pizza place isn't gonna really have... Oh, it does have a van. I could do with taking a look at that van. Driving across where I did was not a smart idea, but you know what? It's fine. How's this van looking today? It's looking a little bit rusted up. But I bet it's deceiving. Bet it's amazing. It's probably not. Fucking prove me wrong. Alright. It doesn't have fuel. Can I remove stuff? I can! Oh my god. Okay. I need a window. I would like that, but I can't remove that because I don't have anything for this. But if I could take the hood, I might be able to repair my hood. And I need a window for the other car. I would like to get to the point where I can do stuff. I'll tell you what though, probably next time I play, I uninstall that. Next time I play Zomboid, like next week, I think I'll be doing like mostly car stuff. Like it will be trying to get fuel, but I do want to try to get her some fucking mechanic skills so that like I can bring home car parts and fix up the other van. I also have the Spiffo van's engine to fix up too, and I think I need a hood. I don't know if you picked that up. Did you fail? Did you fail at picking it up? I feel like she failed at picking it up because she's not crushed underneath the weight of the hood at the moment. Yeah, she didn't manage to pick it up. If I get skilled enough that I can uninstall these and get a pristine one or whatever, I'll bring home a pristine one if I can. I'd love to be able to bring home like the boot, but I do understand that I probably need like a welding torch and stuff, which I have got at home. I can do body work on my cars, but she has got no experience in it. I'm not actually sure. I guess that's under maintenance. I'm gonna guess that's under maintenance stuff. She's not getting it out of there. That's fine. She's getting skills. There was a raccoon running over there. I guess Triantha's scurrying around. It is, I think, a pizza place. That does make sense. I could see him being into pizza. It's not yet. It's gonna break before I get this out, but I gotta break a few of these fucking hoods before I get a good go at it. And I didn't exactly bring, like, car working materials, which is ironic because if I had them, I probably could have, like, worked on it until I got, like, my car in, like, a good capacity. But yeah, essentially I kind of need to, like, go around town and pull apart, like, all the cars. I know that that building up the road has got, you know, a heap of food, so we're kind of good for that. It's a time for work. Enjoy the rest of your stream. No worries. I'm pretty close to like the end of my stream anyway, but thank you for hanging out, and hopefully your Spanish and stuff went well. Pretty sure. I feel like it was a while ago, but I'm pretty sure I was having a conversation with you. My brain and my voice are just like, ugh, at this point, which is fair. The sun's literally rising here in Australia, for anybody that wants to know. Yeah. Alright. I'm not getting this hood out. I can already see that. I'm just hoping she's getting some kind of skills. Maybe. I wonder if this got any better. She still hasn't got it yet. Alright, well, let's give it another crack. I'll have to try with, like, other stuff, too, to have a crack at it. There's bodywork, there's hood. Just say repair. Rear windshield. Okay, we got it out. It's honestly not going to be in good enough condition to install, I don't think. Although, if my car doesn't have one, I don't know if it does. It might not. If it doesn't have one, I'll put it on it. Or I'll try to put it on it, at least. Spanish took forever. But, well, have a good one. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, you too. I'll be wrapping up pretty soon. Maybe I just destroyed it instead. Although she does look like she's kind of like dying from it. Maybe she can't install it. Okay, let me put the windshield in the back. Okay. I think that might be what the problem is. Yeah, pop that in the car because we do need that. If I find a generator in town and I find fuel, I'll see if I can like use it up the road. Okay, let's try it now. Now that we've got that off me. I don't know if this is going to work, but... because, like, she might break it before she puts it in. There's a chance, like, she's got no experience. But if she could... I guess it still has a hood. It's 0%, though. I thought it was missing, but maybe that's what the problem was. Yeah, we'll get this out. We'll replace it. Eventually, somewhere in town, I've got to find some wheels... maybe a door. Yeah, install that hood if you can, because 16% is better than 0. 16% is protecting the hood enough. I don't want to boop anything else, but I'm just saying, in case I smush another zombie and end up with another hood ornament, it will give me at least a bit of a chance. Do I even have one left? Down to 11%. Okay. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can. 6%. Can't do it. Okay, she doesn't have one, and we uninstalled the other one, but this one's now broken. Can I install it on, like, another car? Can I store it in the other car? Because I don't want to leave it on the ground, because it just exists. Like, I'm sure it's one of those things where it's like, oh, you can fix its bodyworks, blah, blah, blah. Duct tape, give me that shit. There's also a spare screwdriver, which I think I can use for, like, a stabby weapon. That's fine. I guess I have 2 broken hoods. I've got, like, to both of them. I got heavy duty and... were they both? Yeah, they're both heavy duty. Okay, I didn't look at you. Actually, I didn't look at your fuel, did I? Yeah, go look at the fuel. Because if you guys got fuel, I'll grab that. Might as well, right? It's also nearly nighttime, so if I could have gotten into the place up the road... it's got no fuel. What about this taxi? I'm pretty partial to the taxi since that was like my first car in this game. And she's hungry again. I'm guessing those eggs don't do much for health, which is probably why she's still like losing weight. Yeah, she's losing a lot of weight. Ooh, that's a nice looking taxi. That's a really nice looking taxi. That's a way home if I don't touch it. If I can find some keys. No, you look like you were going to break that window. Hold on. Search. Search in general. If there's keys in the area, I would like them greatly. This is definitely locked. If I can find keys or a zombie that happens to have keys. really think there's like any zombies around here. For this, there's like a couple down there, but I don't think they're for this particular place. There could be keys inside, maybe. Of course it's locked. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Well, how it is. Remove that. I don't want to take the window out of the car if I don't have to. I'd prefer to see if I could find a key first. Calm down, whatever the fuck that was. I know that there's probably a zombie in here somewhere, but out of interest. There's a knife, there's a rotten pizza. I should probably get water from here too. The hell is that noise? Oh, it's this door. Oh, they sound like they're like running their hands along it. That's cool. That's a little different. Alright, I'll shut that. It's light enough that I can see in here. And there's free soap. I will take your free soap. If I can take that soap off the thing, that is. No? No free soap? But it's like right there. Can I take... No. Okay. Damn, I thought there was like free soap included with that sink, and I was like excited about that because like I'm just like collecting soap. Anyway, I guess not. Guess we don't get to be excited about soap today. Jeez. There's rotten dough. There's rotten cheese. Okay. Yeah, I don't really recall this place being like a wealth of food and stuff. Whoop. I didn't make it out of that door. Alright. I don't necessarily want to be sleeping in here as much as I just wanted to see... wait a minute. Hold on. We were going in there to see if there was an employee or customer that may in fact have said keys. Oh, it lagged out in that second and I freaked out again thinking I was dead. Okay. She could have keys, maybe. You want to actually try stepping on her? Move back. Have we got a problem with this one? Is she standing? Okay. Keys. Key rings. What is it? It's on this key ring. I don't really want to add it to my pile. It's pizza? Pizza welt? And look, I'll go try the thing. I don't think it's going to be for a taxi, but, you never know. Never know. Definitely not this. Okay, let's just drop that. I know I'll see the key ring later and I'll be like, oh my god, there's keys. And that it won't be for the car. Have a quick look around. I don't think there's going to be any out here. It's getting dark. Yeah, there's probably no keys. But I am going to mark this if I can. Do I have a pen? I probably don't. Does this car have a pen in it? I should have brought a marker. Look, I'll go kill somebody and get a marker. Can I mark it with lipstick? You'd think you'd be able to. Please tell me I can, because I want to do that. Like, do green. No. Oh, God. That's an interesting shade of green, though. Give me... Pen. Pen. Found a pen. The car did provide a pen. Fantastic. I can also hear zombies over there. Okay, so we have a drive homeable emergency vehicle. Here. We've got wheels here. Fantastic. Okay, so we have a way home. Which is great. I don't super want to sleep here, and I thought about just driving up the road, but I kind of want to just go down a little bit further, honestly. Kind of see what's in here. The Spiffo restaurant. I'm not seeing any Spiffo vans. What have we got down the road? We got zombies down the road. We got eco rooms. We got apartments, I guess. Or hotel. Hotel, maybe. Oops. Anyway. I recall being able to park in a... Well, don't get too close to zombies. I recall being able to park in a back lot somewhere. I feel like it might have been here. This feels familiar. This feels like where yeah. I feel like I stayed here when I came here, when I spawned here. Okay. I might be safe enough to sleep in the car. I know there's a building right there, but I'm gonna give the car a sleep try. Kind of don't want to eat I don't want to eat the pineapples yet. I just want to see if she'll... Actually, have I got more eggs on me? Yes. I should probably eat the on-body eggs first. It's kind of getting a little bit late. So, as soon as she's able to, I want to put them in here. I want to put the duct tape in here, the pen light back in my thing, if she'll do it. And then, what else have we got around the place? I have the extra matchbook. The pen can stay on me. I have extra alcohol wipes, which I don't need 2 sets. They're just weighing me down. Okay. And we'll chuck that in there. Okay, get the adhesive tape off me, get the matchbook off me. That should be everything that's unnecessarily on her. She does have 1 egg in like her main inventory by accident, but this should be... I see you creeping up on me, Triantha, man. Fucking skulking around. Alright, let's get your ass to sleep. And then we'll have to probably do some foraging of cars. And, well, if I'm foraging cars, I can forage for fuel while I'm doing so, you know? Looks like it's getting... That's not a bad time. Alright. Well, that is definitely going to have to wait for... Whoop, wrong button. Next week. Because, yeah. Definitely a little bit over time, but that's alright. I'm glad that I was able to make it to the 8 hours. I wasn't really sure when I started tonight if I was even going to make it to 4 hours. I was definitely not feeling well. But she didn't die. We fought a lot of zombies. We killed a substantial amount of zombies with the car, which is hence why the car was mostly fucked. And then we managed to go back to town and get go back to home, get the other car, return, bring home the smashed car, unload it all, read some stuff, even turn on the power momentarily to like get some skills, and then go out and grab the trailer and then head down to Rosewood. So we're currently in Rosewood, and the objective is don't die, try to get some car parts and mechanical skills to be able to repair mostly the white car and the Spiffo van, I would say as priority, because I do use the vans more than any of my other cars. But I have 1 fully fueled up okay car at home. If I die and I've got to drive back, I just probably won't be able to tow this car back. So I'd have like a car left behind, or I'd have to walk back to get it, which would be stupidly far. So I don't really want that. And the other option is if this car breaks down in town and I can't fix it yet, I do have the other option of that taxi, which I could remove a window. I could smash a window, or I could remove a window, and that would allow me to get into the car and then tow my trailer home. So we have options, which is great. And yeah, obviously today being Saturday is now officially my 3rd year anniversary of streaming. It's kind of cool.